What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the AM, guys. Welcome back to 5 Minute Rants. So, today, guys, I'm going to talk about something really important, and it is the skill set and the ability to lose. And before I really get into that, let me explain to you what I mean by that. So, as people, we often are going to experience failure and loss, period. No matter what you're doing, no matter whether it's relationship based, it's in work or business, professionally based, whatever it is, right? Even in hobbies, you are going to lose and you're going to experience failure. And so as a result, because this is something that is normal and is normal in everyday life, you need to learn how to lose and how to lose well. And what do I mean by that? So when we lose, when we experience failure, it immediately shows our character. It shows what type of person we are. And it gives us an opportunity to either become more of the person we want to be or to revert into the person that we don't want to be. And it's interesting because if you look at any athlete who's failed, you look at any sporting event and you watch how people lose, and then you listen to what they're going through, you listen to the mindsets they have. It's super interesting because that's really important, because here's the thing is if you lose and you don't pick yourself back up again and you don't move forward and you don't try and improve and learn and grow from that moment in time, you are actually not going to move forward. You will remain hindered and stuck in whatever it is, or eventually leading down the path to, cool, I'm quitting. And if you don't handle loss well, it will ultimately result in quitting, which is what I would consider true failure. I don't really honestly believe you have really failed until you just quit, right? You may not have succeeded in the way you've wanted to, but trying and experiencing failure is a part of the game. It's a part of the journey of life. You're never going to be able to do anything good enough right out of the gate to be considered a success, even if you've had education in it. So you think about, cool, I've got a skill set. I went and had all this schooling, all this education put into me and all these things. And then you go to the job and then what do they give you? Hands-on training, because even the knowledge you have is worthless without experience. And so losing and failure is a part of really gaining experience. It's a part of actually building up who you are as a person and who you are as an individual. And one of the most important parts about losing and walking through losing is your ability to pick yourself back up, to have a good attitude, to learn from the failure, even if it is painful. It's something you've worked your whole life for. And now it comes down to this one moment. Okay, who are you? Who do you want to be? What type of character do you have? What is going to come through? How are you going to think and process through the situation, right? How are you going to calm yourself down and become more emotionally stable in the moment? Because there could be anger, pain, grief, whatever it is in that moment that's big. How are you going to work through all of that so you don't cripple yourself later? And it's very interesting because it is very hard to learn to lose because nobody likes to lose. And so as a result, we're trying to stay away from losing in general. And then when we do lose, well, I just don't want to think about it. I don't want to walk through that process. I just want to move on. But oftentimes when we move on, we're actually negating one of the biggest opportunities we have to learn in life and to grow as people. If you've ever heard the term fail forward, this is what it's meant by that. Okay, when I fail, I'm going to use it to propel me forward. I'm going to learn. I'm going to grow. I'm going to make conscious decisions to improve and learn from the failure and allow the failure in my life to actually help me and aid me long term versus hurt me because I'm ignoring it and I'm not stopping to reflect and improve. I think it's also something to be said is when you lose and somebody else is succeeding, it's very interesting because if you can celebrate the other person on the other side succeeding too, it really helps you in the long run. It really helps you move forward through whatever you're moving forward through. It really helps you actually develop some of the skill sets you need to celebrate the other side. And it's an act of good sportsmanship. And I'm saying all of this because winning is very easy. You win, great, it's awesome. The downfall of winning is it's very easy to overlook the lessons and to learn from winning. However, losing is very hard because as a result of losing, you probably haven't gained what you wanted. And then you have expectations that are crushed or hurt or broken or whatever. And then you got to begin working through things. So anyways, The moral of today's episode, guys, is this: learn to lose and really develop that skill set, and you'll go far. Anyways, guys, I'm over. Peace.